Dear children, in addition to the adjectives, over here we would do a composition. What is a composition? A composition is an essay. The other word of composition is an essay. Okay. Now, in a composition, you are supposed to write about that particular topic in detail. The composition contains of several parts. Like the first, we start off with the introduction. A general, what is an introduction? A general statement, a general idea. And then gradually we come to the topic after the introduction and answer to each of these questions that has been mentioned in the question. Each of these parts that has been mentioned in the question. Like for example, in this topic, write an essay on the topic, the most gorgeous season of the year. So this is the topic. Now, what are the parts of the topic? What are you supposed to include in the topic? Mention the following in your essay. First, when that season is. Which months? When means which months. What the weather is like at that time of the year. How that season is different from other seasons. And why is it your favorite season? So these are the 4 parts that you are supposed to answer in this essay. Now let us start with the essay. The most gorgeous season of the year. Now the most gorgeous season of the year, first we start with a general introduction. What is the introduction? A season is a period of the year that is distinguished by special climate conditions. Choosing a favorite season would be difficult because they are all special in their own way. They each have something to offer and are unique in every way. Winter is beautiful to see as everything is covered with a white sheet of snow. It also cools you down from all the heat left from the summer. Spring is a good season as flowers begin to flourish and birds start chirping early in the morning. Summer is great because it's time to hang up your shoes and relax. Relaxing in the pool on a floating lounge chair, enjoying cold lemonade is the ultimate experience. Autumn is also a great season as one can have fun walking with friends and admire the different shades of colors on the leaves. The different colors warm the soul. Autumn is such a calm season. The leaves turn beautiful tones of yellow, orange and red. So this is a general introduction about the season. That all season have got their own speciality. Clear? So this is a general introduction. Now we come to the next question, that when that season is on. Now we mention which season is my favorite and then when that season is. But my favorite season is the spring season. So now I point out my favorite season. Spring season in India falls during the months of March, April and May. Okay, so these seasons fall in these months. So we have answered the first question, when that season is. That first question is answered. It falls during the months of March, April and May. In the spring season, temperature become moderate and everywhere looks green and colorful because of the blooming trees and flowers. So now we have answered the second question also. What the weather is like at that time of the year. So how is the weather? The weather is moderate. The temperature is moderate. And everywhere it is green and colorful. Next question was, how that season is different from other seasons and why is it your favorite season? Small children do kite flying. Holi festival falls in the starting of this season. Spring season is very effective. When it comes, it wakes up everything in the nature. like trees, grasses, flowers, crops, animals, human beings, and other living things from the long sleep of winter season. It is thus different from other seasons in the sense that everything comes to life during this season. So, we have answered the third question also, how that season is different from other seasons. Now, finally, why do I especially love this season? I especially love this season as everywhere in the nature becomes full of aroma of romance, such as flowers starts blooming, trees start getting new leaves, sky becomes cloudless, rivers murmur mildly, and so on. We can say that nature joyfully announces loudly that spring has come. The sound of birds in the early morning and moonlight in the night both become very pleasant, cool, and calm. Sky looks very clear and wind becomes very cool and refreshing. Beautiful flying butterflies catch our eyes often in the morning and evening. It is important season for farmers as their crops ripen in the fields and it is time to cut them. It is the queen of all seasons of the year and considered as the favorite season of the poets. So many factors together make this season my favorite season. So now I have answered all the parts of the question. So in this way you have to write an essay or a composition. Finally, we come to a conclusion. Conclusion means summarizing whatever we have mentioned in the essay. In conclusion, spring season is certainly the best season anywhere on earth. A lot of activities can be easily carried out in spring season. This is due to the beautiful, comfortable weather at this time of the year. Without hesitation, one can call spring as the queen of all seasons. So in this way, we can conclude the essay. So children, first you have to start with an introduction. Then you will have to write the parts of the essay that is mentioned in the question. And finally, you will have to conclude it. Clear, all of you? Please copy this composition in your language notebook. Children, please do not forget to copy this composition in your English language notebook. Okay? And along with this, I am giving you only 5 sentences on subject and predicate. Hope you remember what is subject and predicate. I am doing just a quick recap. A subject in the sentence is that who is the speaker of the sentence. Okay, or about whom we are speaking. Clear? That is the subject. And the predicate is what action the subject is doing. That is the predicate. Now this exercise is a bit different from other exercises about subject and predicate. See, I have written few parts of the sentence. Now you will have to identify whether the part can be a subject or a predicate. So you will just have to write here whether this part is a subject or a predicate. Clear? With this, we come to an end of the subject predicate assignment. Only 5 sentences I have given, children. Please do in your English language notebook. And finally, we have come to the answer of the comprehension passage. I have sent you the answers of the comprehension passage. Please match your answers. Okay? Thank you, children.